back to my, why do I always have to lift up my hand? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Moyo, okay? And to be up. Okay, so if it's your first time on this channel, you know, we're always happy and excited, jumping here and there, up and down, back and forth. Anyway, so today we're talking on insecurities and mainly the body, because bro, you're either too much or too little. That's what society has made you think. That's just enough, my dear, please. So I'm going to be doing my makeup and a little bit of chit chat on this topic, and be sure to stay and watch and drop your comments below also, because it's an engagement topic. Let me know what you think. Let me know how society life and everything has made you feel, and yeah, and how you've been able to embrace yourself. Okay, so watch me do my makeup. See, today we're talking on insecurities. Chill, let me step back a bit so you know what I'm talking about. You see this body, you see everything, you see the flat ass, everything. I haven't liked my body for the longest time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Not distributes. Okay, so I haven't just always liked my body. I just felt like, oh, as Africans, we're actually meant to be a lot more endowed than we are. I just feel like that's the perspective a lot of people have about Africans. Oh, they are the ones that you don't need lipo, you don't need all these things, you are just okay the way you are. To the extent that even people now they're actually okay the way they are, they go further to actually get lipo and BBL, because they are still not okay now that BBL is a thing, and now that even people that are not naturally endowed, they get it, and the ones that are naturally endowed now begin to feel insecure that theirs is not big enough. Problem. So now we just live in a society where everything is out of, should I say out of reach? Everything is just far-fetched. Like, now somebody wants this, the next minute we are this. Now somebody just wants, like, oh, a bigger bum, or the society now is looking for like a bigger bum, slim waist, a thick shape basically. And then the next generation to come might be looking for slender model kind of shape, and then the next generation to come can be looking for something else. So to be honest, you are never enough. You're either too little or too much. So just do you basically, because if you keep on stressing yourself like I have in the past, you are not going to enjoy life at all. You're not going to enjoy any bits that life has to give you. Oh shit, fuck, shit, jeez, whoa, mad. I broke my foundation. Anyway, good luck to me. Just try and contour here and sides that matter. Okay, so my very first encounter with like knowing my body, I just felt like my body was just always my body. I never thought more of it. But my very first encounter with, oh, this is how I actually look, and I have to be concerned because society makes you to feel concerned about how you look. So the very first time that happened to me was when I was in GS1. That's basically what do you guys call it, middle school or junior school, I don't know, but just one, like grade 7. So that was like my very first encounter with this whole, this is how I look. So yeah, there was a problem. So what happened was that in our school, it was a Christian school, so we usually have like all this Christmas party, all these things, and during that time, whatever clothes you bring to wear for Christmas party, you have to like show your house mistress so she can either approve of it or tell you to get a new cloth to wear. So I had this tight dress I wanted to wear for Christmas party. I just recently remembered this memory. So I had this tight dress I wanted to wear, and according to the rules, you can't wear that kind of cloth. But when I like showed her that this is what I wanted to wear, she was like, no problem, I can wear it. That's, thank God I don't have anything. And then in my head I'm like, I don't have anything. Like, that's when it clicked to me that she meant like, oh, I didn't have any butt or I didn't have any boobs, so there's no point of her telling me that, oh, I can't wear these tight clothes since I was just straight basically. So why should she tell me not to wear something if it's not going to show or something like that? So I'm like, I feel like at that point I didn't feel offended, because like that was my very first encounter and it was someone older. So I just felt like, oh, since she allowed me to wear these clothes, thank God for my life. I don't have to start calling my mom to get me a new clothes and stuff. So yeah, I felt good. But later on, when I now thought about it, that, oh, she actually called me straight. At that point I was like, am I not straight? So even me self, I told myself that, yeah, I'm straight actually, so why should I feel offended? Am I not straight? But the next time that happened was when I wore this short gown to go for one of my cousin's party. And then when I came back home, my dad was shouting at me, like he was scolding me that, okay, why should I wear that kind of clothes out? And to me, I found nothing wrong in it, because in my head I'm still a child, so I don't know why I should be like, oh, this clothes is too short for me to wear. Nobody was looking at me. In my head I was still a child. So that moment when he shouted at me that, look, that's why should I wear this kind of thing outside, I was like, I was lost, because I'm like, I have always been wearing all these kind of things and no one was really complaining. But why is it now that all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, this, oh, that? And I'm like, yeah, I cried, because I don't really like it when he shouts at me. I didn't really think about, oh, it's because of I'm probably like getting into a woman kind of something. So maybe I was probably like, was it 10 or 11, around that period when he shouted at me. So I'm like, maybe it's because I'm actually like growing into this lady, so I have to like change my clothes and I have to look a certain way now. So yeah, that was like my next encounter with this whole body stereotype thing. And then the next one, as you all know, because I've said it on my channel before, was when I was in GS3. And then one guy came to me, I was calling me like, oh, if you guys want more information, you can go and watch that video. This guy came to me and he was like that, oh,
I'm as straight as the table. My nipple is as tiny as this grain of rice.
Now, that was when it actually hit me that, oof, I've not encountered puberty. Puberty has not come to me and I've not gone to puberty. So from then on, and I started being like really shy about the way I looked. Every single time I would just look at myself and be like, oh, hope is not showing through that I look like this. Hope is not showing through that I look like this. Hope is not showing through that I look like this, because I don't want anyone to come and embarrass me on top, say I'm wearing clothes and I'm looking okay in my own point of view, but to them it's not okay. So I need to change the way I look. So that was when I now started like, that was when it started dawning on me that, oh, I have to, I have to start caring about my body size, my body shape, and everything. So around SS1 or SS2, there are times that I'll just sit down and I'll start working out. Like I'll just come out in the morning and then I'll now like lay wrap on the floor and I'll start doing this whole intense workout in front of my room door. When my cousins or anybody pass, they'll just be looking at me as well, this one is not okay. But I just felt like I needed to change something in my body. So I'll be seeing these challenges of like, oh, I did 100 squats a day and my bum grew, things like that. So I'll now do, okay, now let me to do 100 squats a day and my bum will grow. But I never saw any results because, well, that is how I was created. So I never actually saw any results, to the extent that, okay, now not this whole like organic stuff online that they make all these things for like bums and hips and all those additional things, and then I'll be scrolling through their pages and I'm like, I'm going to get this one when I have money. So I'll be saving it on my wish list that, don't worry, I'm going to get this one when I have money. I actually ordered one from Jumia one time, but did it work? No. Jesus, love of my soul. It didn't work now. So yeah. And then after all these attempts to have a larger bum, even if the only attempt I've not done is BBL, I feel like I just came to conclusion that, look, Moyo, if it was meant for you, it will be for you. If it was meant for you, God would have given you in the first place. Maybe he gave you so you can make a difference. I don't know what difference, but so you can make a difference. So yeah, you can encourage other people that also look like you. So I feel like the moment I started embracing my body more was after like Dorothy. After Dorothy went to Big Brother Nigeria, like immediately I cited her, I loved her immediately because I could see similarities, the whole body shape, the attitude, everything. And I'm like, someone looks like me and is that confident. Excuse me, who am I? Like, who am I to start looking down on myself and start acting as if, oh, the whole world is against me, or oh, look at how I look. I have to like, I have to do this, I have to do that. To be honest, sometimes I'm always like grateful for influencers, because for some influencers, not the one that actually like support all these things and they'll make you feel bad about how you look. Like, I'm grateful for the influencers that are rising up nowadays, because it's as if these ones are like, they're embracing how they look, so it makes you feel good about yourself. Not that everybody, not that all the influencers you see online, they look the same way. Everybody is having big hips, small breasts, big hips, small breasts, as if God did not give you another body shape when you were growing up. Like all these Nigerian influencers now that you just be seeing on their page, they'll tag everything body. They'll tag something body, something organics, this body, that body. I'm like, bro, everybody is trying to like support an organic product that enhances the way you look. And seeing all these influencers that are now coming up that are like loving the way they look, that's one of the reasons why I love Dorothy. Because if it was someone else that was not okay, maybe like 100%, they didn't like the way they looked, they would have decided to enhance their body structure. But Dorothy is like, yeah, this is how I look, this is how I'm going to be. And then they even still use her for all this like shows and stuff, like what's the name of it? Miss K Boutique. They still use her for all this boutique and stuff. Like, she's good, she's okay with how she looks. I know that, okay, she might not be like the most secure person maybe in how she looks, but to me, I feel good whenever I look at her pictures. I'm like, yeah, this is the kind of confidence I want to bring to people that know me. I don't want it to always be like, oh, there is a problem with me. There is no problem with me. If God saw me and God said that you are perfect, go into the world and shine, why should I now be looking for what is not perfection in God's eyes? Like, it's just so not worth it. And then now thinking low of yourself and making yourself feel like, oh, you have to do something to make you look better, you have to do this, you have to do that. It's just, to be honest, it's just draining, because there are a lot of things you can be doing with your time rather than looking at your body and disregarding it. Rather than looking at your body and being like, oh my god, I wish I can enhance this, I wish I can enhance that, I wish I can do this, I wish I can do that. I mean, like, fine and good, you have the money, you want to do it, it's good for you. But to be honest, even after you do it, you will not be satisfied. I know this because I've heard it from a lot of people that will go ahead to enhance their body. Even after they do it, they will not be satisfied, because there will always be one person that has a bigger bum, that has a smaller waist than you. And what are you now going to do about it? You will not go and slice up the person's one because you want your own to make sense, or what? So it's just that if you are not satisfied with what you have now, you can never be satisfied with what you get later. So it's just something of, oh, loving yourself regardless. So even if you decide to, okay, enhance your body or whatever the hell, even if you decide to do it, you'll still feel good about yourself, because you know that, okay, you loved yourself the way you were. And the funny thing is that once you start, you can't stop. There's like this, oh, if I can fix this, why can't I fix this? If I can fix this, why can't I fix this? And you just keep on disturbing yourself, to be very honest. I feel like I may be talking to myself, maybe like making myself in the future see that, okay, Moyo is not worth it. Even if I have the money, Moyo is not worth it. Don't bother, okay? This is not going to make you love yourself better. This is not going to make you feel good. This is not going to make you feel like, oh, you are fine, you are pretty. If you don't feel like that when you had your normal body shape, you are never going to feel like that even after you enhance the whole world. So just, to be honest, just love yourself. Insecurity is something of the mind. If you learn how to control it and you learn how to say, okay, this is how I am, I'm going to accept myself for how I am, and yeah, it's going to be a very great confidence booster. And people will not even know that, oh, you once had a problem with this and you once had a problem with that. I feel like I always like ever since I started accepting myself the way I am and the way I look, there's just this new attraction I'm getting from people. Like, people are beginning to like come close to me more and are beginning to love me for what I love myself about. So it's just this, yeah, people are attracted to you when they see you are in love with yourself. People are attracted to you when they see that you are your own person. That's the kind of attraction we want, not people that are attracted to you because of the way you look. That's the kind of attraction we want. People being attracted to you because of how you are, because of your personality. That's the kind of attraction we want, though, not the ones that someone will be coming to you, oh, I love your body, you are sexy, mama, you are hot. Lol. Well, you die hot in that place, because after that they'll look for somebody hotter than you and move on with their life. So please respect yourself and just love who you are and love how you were created, because you cannot keep on looking for something better, or looking for, oh, I want to change this about me, I want to change this about me, I want to change this about me. Even after changing everything you want to change about you, you still want to change something. So I beg, just be your own person and love yourself, because to be honest, it never gets better. Even after you say that, oh, I want to change this about me, I want to change this about me, you will still not like how you have changed yourself, and you want to change yourself again. You will say that, oh, this doctor, after the lipo, he made one bump bigger than the other bump, I want to go and change it. It's just going to be a very repetitive cycle of you always wanting to change something. And to be honest, as I said, you won't actually like yourself, because it will just make you think that, I just want to go back to how I looked before, I'm tired of this. And you don't want to be that person. So embrace who you are, enjoy your body, because in as much as everybody is looking a certain way now, no one actually still looks like you. They might be like, oh, everybody now is having like bigger bum, bigger hips, this, that, da. They are pushing out clothes they are pushing out clothes that look good to a certain body shape and might not look good on you. So things like that, it might put a little bit of pressure, like, madam, what are you doing about our body? All these clothes cannot fit us because we are not looking hot. We are not looking hot like the adverts. So things like that, things will always pressure you into wanting to do something you don't actually want to do. So just clear your mind, have a nice and a clear mindset, love yourself, because bro, if you don't love yourself, no one else is gonna love you. To be honest, I like nowadays I feel like I would have related better with insecure people, but nowadays when I look at people that are actually insecure, I'm like, to me you look so good. Like, to me you might look like the most, like, you look good, but the moment you start pointing out, like when you're insecure, people can see it. The moment you start, oh, maybe when someone passes, you are trying to adjust one or two things because you don't want it to look like, oh, here is bigger than the other, yeah. You are just always trying to fix something when you see someone, or when you're in a gathering, you are just isolating yourself, or you are just trying to look. I know I'm probably not making sense with what I'm saying, but if you are able to pick anything from this video, I don't know what you can pick up, but just pick up something, because you can't continue hating yourself. The world is in such a way that people don't really care about how you feel. People don't really care about your mental state. All they just do is point out, oh, you look like this, yeah, you should improve on this, They don't know how what they said is affecting you mentally. And a lot of people, like, from all these comments, they allow you to build up, and then they begin to feel not good about themselves. So just protect your space. You are beautiful the way you are. Look at me now, am I not fine? Forget my body. The first thing you see when you see me is my face. So you are beautiful the way you are. Embrace the positive thing that is you, because to be honest, people are always going to want to have something to say about how you look, and that is their fucking business. Because if you don't have anything better to say, my brother or my sister, just shut your mouth, because I'm not ready to listen to you. People are suffering. There are other problems in the world that we should be looking at, how to fix. People are suffering in this world, and all you can see is to point out, oh, I have big breast, or oh, I have a flat ass. If that is all you can see to point out, then you probably have a problem with yourself. Because how can I be on my own, or how can I be walking to somewhere and all you are saying is you have a flat ass, yeah. The problem I had with myself in the past is that if I'm walking alone and people are behind me and they are laughing, I begin to feel like they are laughing at my ass, or they are laughing at the way I look. And that was just the problem I had with myself, because I'm like, yeah, Moyo, how sure are you that they are laughing at your ass? They might just be laughing at something that they found really funny. So this will not be me trying to walk in such a way that they will pass my side and I'll keep on being at the back, because I feel like they're laughing at me. So look, insecurities will not help you get anywhere. They'll just stop you from living in the moment. And at the end of the day, you'll just be thinking that, oh, things I should have enjoyed then, look at me now. When I should have enjoyed the moment, I was busy bothering about the shape of my bum bum. I have down hips, I have hip dip, I have this, I have that. Like, who sent you? Who told you? Okay, you have it, and so what? And so what? And so what? Everybody was created differently. If everybody is trying to be the same way, then sorry for you, but very soon we'll become clones of each other in this world, because everybody is just trying to be the same and no one is actually trying to be unique. And by the time everybody turns to a clone and you're just wondering that, everybody now looks the same, I wish I kept my body, or I wish I looked different. Now you're trying to look different when you actually look different, but you try to look like somebody. So we'll see. In this life, not only you get your back, if you are I don't know, if the way you look is affecting you, then you have something to fix in your mind, not your body. Like God said, guard your hearts with all diligence, for out of it flows the spring of life. And whenever God always used the term heart, in the Bible. He always meant your mind, because out from your mind is where everything flows. From your mind is where you actually, I feel like your mind is like the main controller of your life, because like you're like here thinking that, oh, this is wrong with me, this is wrong with me, and that can be wrong with you, like to the extent that some people's mindsets can be so bad that they feel they are sick, and all of a sudden they start showing like psychological effects of that sickness. So that's why God actually said this. Like, he also talked about mental health in the Bible. Guard your heart with all diligence, out of it flows the spring of life. Oh, like he always talked in parables, so it's up to you to make it make sense. And here you are destroying your mindset because of what society is making you think about yourself. I'm coming. Let me go and do this thing. Let me put some beauty spots on my face, and then I see, where do I have a large pimple? Here, we have a large pimple here. We have one here. We have one here. We have one here. Okay, before I end up turning myself into polka dots. Okay, so we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and if you like videos like this, like just watching me do my makeup and rant on one or two things, be sure to stay by subscribing. Love you.